Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings and welcome to the 12th news. My name is nurain. Coming up today, the Hari Raya Aidilfitri announcement and standard operating procedures, weather news, sport news and entertainment news. Now we start with the announcement of Hari Raya Aidilfitri and standard operating procedures, news reported by nurain basyirah. Hello, welcome to my news. My name is nurain binti noralazmi, and now we have an announcement about Hari Raya Aidilfitri by Tan Sri Saidina Said Ahmad.
Yang di-Pertuan Agong setelah diperkenankan oleh Duli-Duli Yang Maha Mulia Raja-Raja, maka adalah dengan ini saya mengisytiharkan bahawa tarikh Hari Raya Puasa bagi negeri-negeri seluruh Malaysia ialah pada hari Isnin 2 hari bulan Mei tahun 2022. Sekian, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi.
Next, I would like to talk about the SOP instead of standard operating procedures carried out during Hari Raya Aidilfitri.
9 protokol baru diumum Kementerian Kesihatan KKM dalam semakan semula langkah kawalan dan pencegahan COVID-19.
Antaranya pemakaian pelitup muka tidak lagi diwajibkan di kawasan terbuka, vaksinasi lengkap tidak menjadi syarat memasuki premis serta orang ramai tidak perlu lagi mengimbas kod QR MySejahtera berkuat kuasa 1 Mei ini.
First of all, the wearing of face mask is mandatory in indoor areas and in public transport. However, the use of face masks outdoors and open areas of their own choice still highly encouraged because face masks can reduce the spread of infection.
Walau bagaimanapun, pelitup muka boleh ditanggalkan dalam keadaan di dalam bangunan indoor semasa melakukan senaman berat di dalam bangunan ataupun sekiranya berseorangan di dalam suatu ruang ataupun ketika makan dan minum ataupun ketika sedang berucap ataupun ketika membuat persembahan.
Next, they are allowed to shake hands, but the individuals involved have to wash their hands regularly and allowed to visit their neighbor.
KKM turut mengumumkan etika bersalam-salaman dibenarkan, namun individu terbabit perlu sentiasa mencuci tangan.
In addition, the entry of individuals to any premises is not necessary. To trace the QR code MySejahtera is not mandatory.
Keperluan imbasan kod QR MySejahtera. Imbasan kod QR MySejahtera tidak diwajibkan apabila memasuki premis ataupun tempat-tempat awam. Bagaimanapun, saya menggalakkan semua mengaktifkan fungsi MySJ Trace untuk tujuan pengesanan kontak. Tetapi saya ulangi bahawa apabila dikuatkuasakan nanti, imbasan kod MySejahtera tidak diperlukan lagi.
Lastly, physical imprisonment between individual or group is not required, but physical imprisonment is encouraged in the case of wearing a face mask.
Mengambil kira semua aktiviti dibenarkan, penjarakan fizikal antara individu atau kumpulan tidak lagi diperlukan. Namun penjarakan fizikal digalakkan dalam keadaan tidak memakai pelitup muka.
That's all from my news. We are going back to the studio.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and salam satu Malaysia. I am Siti najwa binti Muhammad Yusoff, report for international news. Al Jazeera veteran journalist Shirin Abu Akleh, who was shot dead by Israel soldiers on Wednesday, May 11, while covering a raid on the Jenin refugee camp in the West Bank, the news network and Palestinian Witness report. Al Jazeera states Shirin, 51st, was shot dead intentionally and brutally by the Israel army. However, Israel Prime Minister Naftali Bennett said it was possible Palestinian gunfire had killed the journalist. Shirin, a Palestinian Christian, is a leading figure in the channel's Arab news service. The Israel army confirmed that it had conducted an early operation yesterday at the Jenin refuge camp, a stronghold of Palestinian armed groups in the northern West Bank, yet emphatically denied intentionally targeting a journalist. Tensions have risen in recent months as Israel has struggled with a wave of attacks that have killed at least 18 people since March 22nd. Foreign Minister Yair Lapid said Israel was conducting a joint pathological investigation into the safe death of journalist Shirin Abu Akleh. Journalists should be protected in conflict zones and we all have a responsibility to get permission, Mr. Lapid added. Another Al Jazeera journalist, Ali Al-Samaudi, was shot in the back, according to the Palestinian Ministry of Health. The Israel army has blamed Jenin residents for several attacks and has stepped up operation in the area in recent weeks. A total of 30 Palestinian and 3 Israel Arab were killed in the same period, according to AFP calculation, including the perpetrators of the attack and those killed by Israel security forces in operation in the West Bank. Next, Wellington. New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern announced on Wednesday, May 11, that the country will fully reopen its international borders from 11:59 p.m. on July 31st. Cruise ships are also welcome to return to dock at local ports on the same day, Reuters report. The reopening of the border at the end of July is scheduled 2 months earlier than the time frame set by the previous government. This means visitors who previously required a visa can now enter New Zealand. In her speech during the Business Nancy Luncheon in Auckland, Mr. Ardern said that the reopening the border will have its present skills constraints, revitalize the tourism sector and put the immigration environment in more secure position. Reuters report. We are expanding our plans which have already proven effective to secure the future of the New Zealand economy, Mr. Mahdi said. That's all for my news. Now we are going to live with Amani Aqilah for weather news.
Thank you, Najwa. Assalamualaikum and good morning, Malaysia. Welcome to Weather News. Hi, I'm Amani Aqilah, your weather presenter. Well, at this time, the Malaysian region is still receiving the influence of relatively moderate winds of around 20 to 40 kilometers per hour. However, by tomorrow, the wind speed is expected to increase, which can reach up to 60 kilometers per hour. Therefore, Met Malaysia has already issued a strong wind warning and rough seas, the first category for the north of the Straits of Malacca, and also the second category for the waters of Phuket. This warning is expected to start tomorrow until 16 May 2022 and along the Maran area. Many beach activities and also shipping, including ferry service activities, are very dangerous. Let's continue by looking at the latest radar echo image display where rain is still visible in most states in Peninsular Malaysia except in the state of Malacca, Kelantan and Terengganu, and the humid weather conditions around Pahang and Johor are expected to be able to continue until the evening. For Sabah in the state of Sarawak, rain is now only observed around the federal territory of Labuan and no rain is observed in other areas at this time. However, by the evening, Met Malaysia is still expecting relatively humid weather conditions around the northern state of the east coast and also the state of Johor, while for Sabah and also the state of Sarawak, rain is expected to be more concentrated in most parts of the northern state of Sabah and also part of western state of Sarawak. Okay, that's all the weather report for this morning. Now, we see the weather forecast in major cities all over Malaysia. Thank you for having me.
Hi, I'm asyiqin binti iskandar, your sports presenter. I will be covering your local sport in Malaysia. SEA Games. Nur hands Malaysia a golden start. Hanoi, 8 May. National diver Nur Sabri puts on a sterling performance in the final of the women's 1 meter springboard individual to present Malaysia with the first gold medal in the 31st SEA Games at the Maidin Aquatic Centre here on Sunday, 8 May. This is also the first gold medal on offer at the Binti Games before official opening ceremony is held on Thursday, 12 May. Nur, who had won 4 gold medals in her previous SEA Games outings, added one more to her collection after accumulating 290.45 points from the 5 dives. It was a memorable start for Malaysia when Kimberly Bongkian Ping grabbed the silver medal with 2,030 points. Host Vietnam's Ngo Pong Minh settled for bronze with 2,024 points. Nur came back her 6th gold medal when she competed in the 10-meter platform synchronized with diving queen Dato' Pandalela Rino, ranked on Wednesday, 11 May at the same venue. Thanks, that's your news sports. Thanks for watching. I'm Nur asyiqin. Now back to the studio. Thank you.
Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping. Oh my God, my whole life.
Thank you, my friends. Hi, my name is nurul suhaibah. This year has a lot of exciting movie for you to rate and see in local cinemas. Have you enough money on your pocket? Because we will list some of the best movie for you to watch this year. Let's check it out. Journalist Eddie Brooke is trying to bring down Carlton Drake, the famous and brilliant founder of the Life Foundation. While investigating one of Drake's experiments, Eddie body merges with the alien's venom, leaving him with incredible strength and power. Twist, dark and driven by rage, Venom tries to control new and dangerous abilities that Eddie finds very intoxicating.
Venom, get in the rocket. No, we won't let you destroy this world. Can't die.
Holy shit!
Told you. You have a strong host. But not strong enough.
At a time in the world where things were feeling less and less certain, there was one thing you could always count on: the heroics. Our planet's team of superheroes, and my dad was one of them.
Dad, what's going on?
We're gonna need your access cards, like now.
Nothing's getting in.
And no one's getting out either. What are these for?
To protect your butts when you hit the ground.
She's got shark strength!
If we want to rescue our parents and save the planet, we're gonna need to do it now.
But we're children. The children of the heroics.
Time to be a hero. I'm in. Let's do this.
When alien invaders kidnap Earth superheroes, their children must team up and learn to work together if they want to save their parents and the world.
When you need us, we'll be there.
There are places out there you can't find on any map. They're not gone. They're just lost.
Treasure hunter Victor Sullivan recruits smart Nathan Drake to help him recover a 500-year-old lost fortune amassed by explorer Forbidden Magellan.
To sail around the world.
You know your history.
It's the biggest treasure that's never been found.
5 billion, easy. I think you're here because you're your brother.
Wait, you know my brother Sam?
What starts out a haze soon becomes a globe-trotting white-knuckle race to reach the prize before the road's Santiago Mancoda can get his hands on it. If Sally and Ned can disappear the clue and solve one of the world's other mysteries, they stand to find 5 billion in treasure, but only if they can learn to work together.
I'm pretty sure he's just threatening to kill me.
Don't touch your ear like that. You look like an idiot.
You have no idea who you partnered with. I've been dreaming about this stuff since I was a kid. My brother Sam left one final clue.
That's some of the highlight movie of the year, especially Uncharted. Oh my god, the best movie ever. Don't forget to ask and visit your local cinemas to know what on the show. Now, we will return to my friends.